by our forecast. Good morning once again, ladies.
Good morning,
Good
Jan.
morning.
Good morning, Jen. Let's start off with what this storm is not. It's not a snowstorm.
No.
This is not a major winter storm
No.
for us either. What it is a strong cold front.
Yes.
And it's bringing snow and rain this morning, and then it's kind of what comes after that that is going to
That's
be
the reason we
impactful.
really have the next weather alert. It's for what's going to happen by the time that you come home from work and your kids come home, and what's going to happen while you're gone at your house blowing around.
Absolutely. So if everything is not secured, you know, I have a giant inflatable Santa on my roof.
It'll be gone.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is deflated, but if you leave it inflated, yeah, that is going to be halfway
Exactly.
down the road. Let's talk about what's happening now, and then Tammy's going to talk about a little bit more about what you can expect later on. Right now, let's turn on our current radar, and I just want to show you this precipitation is moving in. It's starting to pick up in the city. You can see a few blurs on our windows there here in the next weather sphere. This line of rain and snow showers moving in, and you can see it really nicely here on our sweeping radar. So what we're seeing as we look across the I-95 corridor, this line of rain and snow showers, steadiest right now over lower Bucks County, moving into the main line area. So basically that busy interchange there around King of Prussia, Plymouth Meeting, looks like it's mainly rain, and the reason for that is temperatures are still in the 40s. The cold air really rushes back in behind this front, so you have to wait for the temperatures to drop. But there is another band of snow you can see right here over parts of Berks County and into Lancaster and York counties. That may come through the city by about 8 o'clock. So we may have a few rounds of these scattered rain and snow showers as we go through the course of the morning. Let's pull our map back up and I'll take you through the wind and again the chill that's going to be moving in later on. It's not all that cold right now. We're at 42 degrees, but as we turn on future precipitation, you can see another line of rain and snow showers right here. One round coming through as we speak. A second line is possible as we go through the afternoon, and these temps in the 40s, they're not going to stay there for very long. We're going to get much, much colder as the winds begin to switch. So Tammy, it's looking pretty active on the radar right now.
It
But
is.
once this gets out of here, what can we expect?
Well, you know what? We're actually going to be looking at those winds gusting about 40, 50 miles an hour. Now, we do have some snow in some places out there, so we don't want to ignore that. I mean, that's kind of a nice thing when you...
Either way. All right, let's talk about the weather because certainly some football weather outside. We saw the snow come through, speaking of the Bills, over the weekend, and now for our region, wind-driven rain and snow showers. The good news is, though, for the Eagles, it's looking a whole lot better by Sunday. But let's start with what's happening right now. And you can see it is still snowing in the Poconos and now starting to look almost near whiteout conditions here. The snow coming down sideways there. Some snow squalls possible even as we go into the afternoon, because here's the setup. The actual center of low pressure is well to the north, but the front is coming through this morning, and behind it, those cold winds moving over the Great Lakes. We saw it this weekend. We're going to see a repeat performance of that lake effect snow, and some of those lake effect snow showers and squalls may be carried into our region even later this afternoon. The main event, precipitation-wise, though, is happening right now. It's not a ton of snow. Of course, this is not a major snowstorm for us. You don't need to go to the grocery store and stock up on supplies, but certainly inconvenient timing because as you head out for that morning commute, you will likely be driving through rain or snow or a mix of the two, depending on your location. And as we sweep the region right now, you can see some light snow to the north and starting to pick up in intensity. Right here in the Philadelphia area, northeast Philly, you're seeing mainly rain, but I would not be surprised to see some snow mixing in with this, possibly changing over to a brief period of falling snow at least. And that can, again, obscure the visibility out there. You'll need the windshield wipers up and down 95. We're starting to see some rain chances picking up, and this will continue through the next several hours. The front is offshore by about 9 a.m. There will be another round of scattered rain and snow showers on the back edge of it. That comes through about 9, and then it's out of here. And then the big story, the bigger, most impactful piece of this system will be the wind, the cold, and there is that chance for snow squalls and snow showers later on. And you can see the winds, it's like a wall of wind just waiting for us behind the front. You can really see where it is right now because you head back towards State College and there is that line of wind gusts that have picked up off to the west. Right now, the wind in Erie gusting to 47 miles an hour. Morgantown, West Virginia, 30 miles an hour, and that wind is moving across the region. So for us, wind gusts will peak midday by about 11 a.m. We have gusts of 44 miles an hour in the city. That will continue through 2 o'clock. Winds die down slightly once the sun goes down, but not much. 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, winds still gusting over 30 miles an hour. And we have a wind advisory, which will go all the way through 10 o'clock. It begins in about 12 minutes at 6 a.m. And that wind is going to make it feel like the 20s and eventually the teens. Once the sun goes down and the temperature drops, it's going to feel like 19 degrees in Philadelphia. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, that is brutal. 16 is what it will feel like tomorrow morning, and all day long, not feeling any warmer than the mid-20s. But we do warm up pretty quickly. Back to 50. Nice weather for the Eagles on Sunday. We've got some shower chances Monday as we're back to 54. And look at this, Tuesday, 61. And another round of rain likely on Wednesday. So we pivot back to less winter-like weather and more rain chances next week. Chris, I'll send it over.